AITA for agreeing with my mom that it's kind of pathetic my wife can't cook. I, 28 million, have been married to my wife, 31F, for about a year. Overall, things are great, but one thing that's been bugging me is that my wife doesn't know how to cook at all. I've always been the one to handle meals, which I was fine with in the beginning because I enjoy cooking. But over time, it started to wear on me, especially when I come home after a long day at work and still have to cook dinner while she relaxes. She refuses to cook and claims there is nothing wrong with not being able to cook. It's been an ongoing issue between us. I have been trying to teach her, but she is really bad at it. Many conversation about this. The other night my mom, 56 degrees Fahrenheit, came over for dinner. As usual, I was in the kitchen preparing everything, and my wife was sitting with my mom. At one point, my mom offered to help, and I asked if she could make the gravy or cut some fruit. My wife was standing around in the kitchen when my mom handed her a knife and asked her to cut some fruit while she handled the gravy. My wife couldn't figure out how to hold it properly and ended up making a mess. My mom watched her fail to cut the fruit and then blurted out, "It's honestly kind of pathetic that you don't even know how to cut a piece of fruit at your age." She then went behind her and started to guide her how to cut stuff like you do with a kid. My wife kinda shrugged and finished cutting her fruit with my mom guiding her. Dinner happens and I noticed my wife was not happy the whole night. My mom left and she was pissed I didn't defend her. That I embarrassed her by letting it happen. We got into a bad argument and I told her that it is pathetic she cannot even cut fruit. She is literally older than me and can't hold a knife properly. She told me that is not the point and I needed to defend her and it's not her fault she is bad at cooking. I point out it is, and she is embarrassed because not being able to hold a knife properly is embarrassing for an adult. My wife thinks I am a huge jerk. Edit. I cannot keep up, over 2,000 comments and I have things to do. If you have an info may already be answered in a previous comment. So update, I definitely think this is weaponized incompetence. I will suggest marriage counseling and cooking classes. If things don't change I will be out. I will make this very clear. Also for those asking, it was strawberries. She was smushing them and cutting them with the stems still on.